Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our high school band under the direction of Francis Marinaccio plays our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing while Rabbi Mark S. Jagelenzer of the Temple Shalom leads us in our invocation.
Let us pray. Thou who art the source of all good, we invoke thy blessing upon these graduation exercises. We invoke thy blessing upon the young men and women who have completed their studies within the halls of Middletown High School and are about to receive formal recognition of this fact. Cause them to realize that the course of study which they have pursued thus far does not end here today. Let them realize that the instruction which they have received here is but a stepping stone to further study and further knowledge. Heavenly One, grant thy wisdom and guidance to these graduates. Enable them to continue their studies with zeal and fortitude. Endow them to select wisely and with understanding the career they shall choose for their life's work. Teach them to number their days, that they may acquire unto themselves a heart of wisdom. Cause them to place trust and reliance in thee, that they may be better able to cope with life's problems and its attendant circumstances. Most beneficent God, send down thy blessings upon the teachers who have prepared these graduates to reach this happy occasion. Strengthen the hands of the administration and the members of the school committee to continue their work in behalf of the noble cause of public education. And bestow thy richest bounties upon all those assembled here this afternoon, as well as upon all the residents of our beloved town of Middletown. Amen.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the commencement exercises of the class of 1988. I want to introduce our platform guests to you. From your left to your right, Joe Eva Gaines, Senior Class Counselor, Gladys Silvera, Middletown School Committee, Patrick N. Sullivan, Middletown School Committee, Nancy Hero, Middletown School Committee, Robert Sullivan, Vice Chair, Middletown School Committee, Patricia A. Pine, Chair, Middletown School Committee, Paul Gaines, Assistant to the President, Bridgewater State College, our commencement speaker, Natalie M. Huffey, Little Compton School Committee, Susan R. Sisson, Vice Chair, Little Compton School Committee, Rabbi Mark S. Jagelenzer, William Wheatley, Superintendent of Schools, Middletown. Carl F. Mock, Superintendent of Schools, Little Compton. And Mary Rock, Chair, Middletown Town Council. I welcome you all. I am Paul Rochford, Principal of the high school. Among our invited guests in the audience, including our award presenters and donors, are the members of Central Administration, and members of the faculty and staff from the Gaudet School, the Aquidneck, Kennedy, Linden, and Oliphant Elementary Schools. Their presence recognizes Middletown's commitment to the educational process that was started many years ago by these young people who we will be honoring today. And now our high school band, under the direction of Francis Marinaccio, will play Fantasy for Band by F. Erickson. Thank you, band. And now our high school chorus, Winfred Johnson conducting, will sing My Shepherd Will Supply My Need by B. Thompson, followed by the graduating senior members of the chorus singing Flying Free by D. Bessick. chorus. Ladies and gentlemen, representing the chair of the Middletown School Committee, Mrs. Patricia A. Pine.
Dear Mr. Gaines, distinguished platform guests, parents, friends, faculty, and especially graduates. On behalf of the Middletown Public Schools, I extend my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you. Your presence this afternoon, as we publicly acknowledge your academic achievement, should bring you great personal satisfaction and fond memories for years to come. The route you paved for the past 4 years was sometimes smooth and level, and sometimes full of potholes and hills. However, your determination did not allow adverse conditions to limit your abilities. You did not travel this route alone. Your parents and your teachers were your constant companions. To them, you owe many thanks. As you plan your next journey, may I offer the following advice. Take the hard course, not the easy one. Make the tough decisions. Try your best. Exhibit personal courage. Help those who are less fortunate. Never put power or money ahead of human needs. As my parting thought, I'd like to share with you the fortune that was in my Chinese cookie last evening. Art is long, life short. Judgment difficult, opportunity transient. Thank you.
Representing the chair of the Little Compton School Committee, Mrs. Natalie M. Huppy.
Thank you, Mr. Rodford. Mr. Gaines, Rabbi Jacquelinza, Mrs. Rodericks, members of the Middletown School Committee, Mr. Wheatley, faculty, students, and guests. On behalf of the Little Compton School Committee and our Superintendent, Carl Mock, I want to thank all of you for the invitation to be present this afternoon. It is an honor for us to represent the citizens of Little Compton at today's graduation. As graduates, you have every reason to be proud of the achievements that this graduation marks. Today is special to all of you because it celebrates the many goals you have attained. You can look back at the good times, the trials, the successes, and know in your hearts that you have not backed away from the challenges. As you go forth from today's graduation, meet what lies ahead with hope, courage, and humor. Live your life to the fullest. Strive to achieve the new goals you have set for yourself. But know that the mark of true success is your own happiness with yourself. The citizens of Little Compton join with your parents, family, and friends in extending to you our warm best wishes and congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Pine. Thank you, Mrs. Huppy. Our commencement speaker was the unanimous choice of the Student Selection Committee. They searched nationwide and found this diamond in their own backyard. And we are pleased to have him here with us. Paul L. Gaines is the assistant to the president, Bridgewater State College, Bridgewater, Massachusetts. He is a native of Newport and alumnus of Rogers High School. He has been a student athlete, a teacher, a head basketball coach of Rogers, an educator, an administrator, civic leader, and public servant. Throughout his life, he has been recognized for his concern, commitment, achievement, and dignity. He graduated from Xavier University of Louisiana in 1955, where he captained 2 sports and was named to the All-Catholic All-America basketball team. After 2 years in the United States Army, he returned to Newport, where he taught for 10 years at Rogers High School and Thompson Junior High School. He earned a Master's in Education and Counseling from Bridgewater State College in 1968 and was offered a position in higher education administration and assistant professor in the graduate school upon graduation. He was elected to and served on the Newport School Committee from 1968 to 70. In 1977, he was elected to the Newport City Council and served 3 terms. He was elected mayor by his fellow councilmen and served until 1983, when he decided not to run again. In 1985, he was elected as a delegate to the Rhode Island Constitutional Convention, and they completed the task of rewriting the state constitution in 1986. From 1985 to 88, he served as a member of the Rhode Island Advisory Committee of the United States Commission on Civil Rights. In 1987, he was appointed by Governor Edward Dupree to serve on the newly created Rhode Island Ethics Commission. He has received numerous awards and citations and has been cited for his leadership and civil services by many organizations. And he serves on the board of directors of numerous organizations. He is the husband of Jo Eva Gaines, a senior class counselor, and they have 4 children. Won't you welcome, please, our commencement speaker, Paul Gaines.
So much for the nationwide search. I walked in the gate up here and they said, "Welcome to Joe Gaines country." Gives you an idea of how important you are in your own community. But thank you very much, Mr. Rochford, for that introduction, and members of the Middletown High School community. Distinguished platform guests, Rabbi Jagalinza, relieved faculty, thankful administration, tired counselors and advisors, proud parents, happy friends, and the most important people here today, the graduating class of 1988 from Middletown High School. This commencement truly is an important event in your life. It's one of those few events, young ladies and young gentlemen, that you know in advance will become a lasting memory. And I trust it will be unforgettable for all of you. I can remember my high school commencement. You know, lots of speakers start off with that. They say, "I can remember this and I can remember that." Lots of times we can't remember that, but it's a nice lead into what you have to say. But I can remember my high school commencement as if it were a couple of days ago, and it was back in the 1950s. I can remember the procession. I can remember the proud families, the close friends, the unbelieving faculty and administration again, the great parties before, and the many parties after. I can remember every detail of my commencement day, every detail except one. That's who the commencement speaker was and what he said. I'm sure it was very important, though, because it must have had some type of impact upon me. Actually, though, as I think back to the world that awaited my high school graduation in the 50s, not to mention the movies and the fads, of course, I can't get over the striking changes that have taken place since I entered high school. I graduated over 30 years ago. Today, well, the future just isn't what it used to be. And now we live in a world of constant and rapid change. A world where work, transportation, recreation, and communication have been made much easier. And made much easier because of the new technologies. As an example, just as an example, today, people live much longer, but don't seem to be able to afford it. Every day, newer and newer means of communication are developed, but confusion continues to reign. As one person once stated, we are drowning in information, but remain starved for knowledge. Today, think about it. Cars continue to look more and more like homes that we live in, and so do their price tags. Conversely, homes are beginning to look more and more like cars. Food now takes only minutes to prepare in microwaves, but we can't get it to taste like anything. And this country is currently undergoing its longest period of non-wartime economic growth in its history. But for some reason, however, everyone, particularly you young people, are gripped with anxiety over our future prospects, and rightfully so. What does all this mean? I don't know what it means. If you wanted some right only answers, you should have asked Ann Landers or Dr. Ruth. I'm certain they would have had the answers for you. I don't have the answers to those. I don't know. But you didn't ask Ann Landers. You didn't ask Dr. Ruth to speak to you this afternoon. You asked me. And I certainly welcome the opportunity. I am deeply pleased. You said it's a special graduation for you, as all graduations are. It's a special one for me. And all those things that Mr. Rochford read off that I supposedly have achieved, I have never and had never been a commencement speaker at a high school graduation. So it's a very special occasion for me also. And I thank you very much for that privilege. In particular, I want to thank Mr. Rochford for giving me the opportunity. I have the highest regard for him and anyone in administration or teaching today, because that's my profession. But to be a principal of a senior high school today is the most trying and one of the most trying situations we have in the field of education today. Not only administration, but also faculty. And I think later on in my little talk, I'd like to have you give them a standing ovation. I think they deserve it. In addition, I would like to acknowledge two very close friends of mine that are leaving with you today. Young people leave, old people leave. But there are two people here that are close personal friends of mine. You probably know them. You probably had them in class. You probably have gained from their leadership and experience. That's Mr. J. Peter Dugan and, of course, Mr. Kenneth Kerr. These two gentlemen who were our leaders, were fine teachers, were people I'm certain that gave you some good sound advice, were also pretty good athletes in their day. As a matter of fact, my father used to take me, when I was a little boy, to watch them play so that I could develop some of their skills. That tells you something about Mr. Dugan and Mr. Kerr. Also Mr. Nagel and the many others that are finishing up today. I'm certain that they've impacted upon your lives, and I'm certain somewhere on the road, one little thing that they said or did will come back to help you. So I congratulate them and all the others that are moving on and doing some other things. As I sat and listened to my introduction, I kept remembering how many times I went through what you're going through. I went through it as a student, high school, college. I went through it as a parent to see 4 people graduate. I've gone through it as an administrator, as a faculty member, and you still get a fine feeling. You still get a good feeling walking through, looking at the faces of the youngsters that are moving on, and you never get over that feeling. And being involved in it that much, I thought that I must have some things to say. Some of you have completed your dream. Some of you have completed. I think one of the chairs of your school committee said that. Some of you have completed it. Some of you are still in the process of completing it. But the most important thing, young ladies and young gentlemen, is to continue dreaming. That is the most important you should do. Your dreams must continue. But as dreams become realities, realities become responsibilities. And with responsibilities come your leadership abilities. So I decided I would delay your graduation by maybe 5 or 10 minutes today to say some things to you that I think are meaningful. I won't keep you here too long, but I feel that some things I can say might give you an idea of leadership, success, and survival in the days to come. Because everywhere you turn, you find the media talking about the challenges. They talk about excellence, and they talk about the necessity to develop good leaders. Look around the stage, look around your faculty, look around your administrators, look at the presidential elections, look at your congressional elections, and you'll see leaders. With that came somewhere along the way a dream, with the concept that if your mind can conceive it, and if your heart can believe it, then you can achieve it. You see that many times, it means many, many things to many people. But one thing about it, ladies and gentlemen, there are no freebies. There are no free lunches. And I think you understand what I'm saying. To be successful in the days to come, you must have that healthy work attitude. What do I mean by that? You must work extra hard to overcome the obstacles and expect to struggle. Expect to struggle. Read everything you can and carry your materials with you. The reason for this, like the American Express card, don't leave home without it. Everything you be needing, you should have with you. Have the courage of your convictions. It's a very clear saying. It sounds cliche-ish. It sounds like something you've heard and you continue to hear. But it's true. Have the courage of your convictions. But you must have a strong belief system within yourself to believe in yourself and to believe in others. Believe in your physical, your emotional, your intellectual and spiritual challenge standards and values. And these will enable you to achieve. You know, as you look around and you look at people, and all of us, every one of us here, has the 5 images. Now let's take just 1 second to mention the 5 images. And we all have these. You're sitting there right now. Think of these 5 things. The person others see. The person I want others to see. The person I think others see. The person I think I am. And the person I am. The most important of those 5 images that we all carry is the person I am. You take your pick which one you want to be. Do you want to look good and not be the person you are? Or you want to stand up and be the person that you really are? Develop to see things in a greater perspective. See things better than they are. Curiosity is essential. And challenge a tradition. You've heard that earlier. Take a shot. Challenge tradition. Don't be afraid of idealism. And define your imagination and goals. You know, I was told once a while, and I guess I was in a situation too, where I wasn't feeling too comfortable with things. And the word advice I got from someone was, be a participant in life, not a viewer of life, because it's going to pass you by soon enough. Get involved. You've heard earlier the involvement that you'll need to do. And you know what's interesting? There's always someone out there who says it can't be done. There's always stagnation. And there are 5 to 7 views of stagnation that you should be aware of. And I'm certain you're aware of them. Number 1, people always say we've never done it that way, therefore it can't be done. We're not ready for that. We're not ready for that right now. We've never done it that way. We've tried that once before. It costs too much. That's not our responsibility. And the last one, it just won't work. Young people have to realize that they can't allow those 7 steps to stagnation stop them from doing the things in the world that we have to do. So set your realistic goals, but realize that patience is a good measure of persistence. We want to do things too quickly. You need the patience. I think you hear the phrase many times that the race doesn't go to the swift, but the person that endures the longest. And patience is a virtue. Have a sense of humor, ladies and gentlemen. Have a sense of humor. You know, I could go on with this, which I don't intend to anyway, but if you take yourself too seriously, nobody else will. Be able to laugh at yourself. But know that the world is not a joking matter. It is not a joking matter. But have the ability to keep things in perspective. Be accepting, laugh at yourself, have enthusiasm, and be spontaneous. You know, when I was the mayor of Newport, interesting situations arose, and we had some tough times and some difficult things. And a ready wit, being able to see a bad situation, and the ability to turn it around can bring what we call an emotional vacation from that problem. And don't be afraid to do that, because the task is difficult enough without being able to give people an emotional vacation. Take some risks. Take some risks. have the courage to begin when others are waiting for a better time, or will only take a chance if success is assured. If success is assured. If you don't take a chance, you'll never be successful. You have to take some risks. Deciding to decide, ladies and gentlemen, is probably the toughest thing you'll have to do. How do you make decisions? How do I decide? It's often harder than carrying through on the decision once you've been made. Be willing to make decisions, because indecision is the destroyer of time, your energy, and your talent. Do not shrink from power. Do not seek it needlessly. And by that I mean, do not set a goal for power. Power comes, and people have to deal with it and have to work with it. It should not be a goal. It should be a byproduct. And lastly, be committed. Commitment should be your primary word. Realize that without it, all else is meaningless. Your commitment exudes confidence and exudes hope. And although you should be committed to your goal, take one day at a time, and the future will take care of itself. In closing, I just wanted to give you some of my feelings as what you're facing. In closing, each of you here today is the result of someone's far-sighted thinking. Your parents, many of whom are here today, and I mentioned proud parents, and I'm certain that's what they are. Your relatives, and I'm certain you have brothers and sisters and uncles and aunts here, are bursting with pride if you're the first to graduate or you're the last to graduate. Your teachers sitting over here, I'm certain, your counselor sitting here, your advisor, all of these individuals had some kind of confidence that you could get through this. They believed in the importance in investing in you. I think that you owe them a debt of gratitude, and I'd like to see this class give them a standing ovation for the work that they have done for you. Thank you very much, Cass. I think that was really appreciated. Not too often you get a chance to really publicly acknowledge what other folks have done for you. No, this high school education does not give you all life's answers, but it did show you how to set priorities and how to question old stereotypes. Your high school education has provided you with a foundation for a balanced mind and a balanced life. In time, that education, and hopefully your leadership, can provide all of us with a much better balanced world, which is so greatly needed. After today, you will no longer be students at Middletown High School, but your education and the friendship ties that you've developed at this school will last a lifetime. Once again, I want to thank you for the privilege for being with you today on your special day. Congratulations, good luck, and God bless you all.
Thank you for your fine address, Mr. Gaines, and thank you for your willingness to share your time with us. Thanks, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, these candidates for the diploma have been exposed to a variety of educational experiences throughout the years. And some of these young people, by sheer persistence and hard work, together with caring teaching at school and at home, have performed at a high level that calls for recognition. A few come by this naturally, but in the end they have to do it. They have to work for it. They have to earn it. These students are about to be recognized by receiving special awards. Students, if your name is read, please stand in place and be recognized. And report to the library after the commencement exercises where you will actually receive your award. Ladies and gentlemen, I call upon Natalie Huffey, Chair, Little Compton School Committee.
The Little Compton's Citizens Foundation scholarships will be presented by Mrs. Hope Taylor, are awarded to Michael V. Colon, Lisa M. Manchester, Tammy G. Rocha, Betsy A. Rosa, and John F. Turcott.
Mrs. Gladys Silvera, Middletown School Committee.
The Portuguese Women's Civic League of Newport Scholarship in the amount of $100 is awarded to Tammy G. Rocha. The Providence Journal Bulletin Boys and Girls Honor Roll for athletic and scholastic achievement are awarded to Christopher M. Brown, Betsy A. Rosa. The Harry Dozier Memorial Award for Academic Excellence and Service is awarded to Ronald D. Stinger. The Northwest School District and Arlington School Scholarship is awarded to Jennifer L. Zatz. The John Philip Sousa Award for Superior Musicianship and Leadership, presented by Miss Ann Gardella, is awarded to Amanda E. Wood. The Mount Holyoke College Women in Sciences Exhibition Commendation is awarded to Dara J. Marnay. The Century 3 Leaders Award is presented to Robert L. Jordan, Jr. The Major William Taggart Chapter NSDAR National Defense Good Citizenship Medal, presented by Mrs. Patricia Davis, is awarded to Kathleen M. Doyle. The Providence Journal Scholastic Award for Academic Excellence is awarded to Glenn A. Legassi. The Dugan Memorial Award for Music, presented by Mr. Jerry Dugan, is awarded to Janine K. Pruitt. The Mosaic Club Scholarship Award is awarded to Lisa M. Manchester. The Middletown Babe Ruth Scholarship Award, presented by Mr. Robert Lendrum, is awarded to Michael J. Starl. The United States Army Reserve National Scholar Athlete Award, recognizing both academic and athletic excellence, presented by Sergeant Pinto, are awarded to Christopher M. Brown, Betsy A. Rosa. The Middletown High School Spanish Club Scholarship, presented by Miss Gail Greer, is awarded to Malene A. Klaus.
Scholarship for Vocational Education presented by Mr. George White is awarded to Lisa M. Narciso. The Bruce T. LaPointe Class of 1979 Memorial Award is presented to the outstanding football lineman and is awarded to Brian A. Dunman. Dumont, sorry. Dumont, I'm sorry. Thank you very much.
This is Nancy Hero, Middletown School Committee.
The Ferdinand St. Germain Medal of Merit is awarded to Jennifer N. Goodman. The John A. Reddy Class of 1977 Memorial Award for Band, presented by Miss Ann Gardella, is awarded to Stephen A. Rydberg. The Rhode Island General Treasurer's Award for Outstanding Performance in Business Studies is awarded to Lisa M. Narciso. The Rogers de La Salle St. Catherine Alumni Association Scholarship is awarded to David S. Peckman. The Valentine Walsh Memorial Award for Outstanding School Service is presented by Mrs. Catherine Maynard and is awarded to Kelly E. Bradley, and Catherine E. Sullivan. The Rhode Island Higher Education Assistance Authority Rhode Island Scholar Awards are presented to Michael V. Carlone, Aaron F. Castellano, Stephen C. Fisher Jr., Hillary L. Grimes, Armando J. Heredia, Deborah E. Kuzneski, Glenn A. Lagasse, David P. Martland, Ronald G. Stenger, Catherine L. Sullivan, Sean B. Whitehouse. The National Scholastic Gold Key Art Award for Art Excellence in Nationwide Competition is awarded to Andrew G. Sullivan. The Emory B. Sprague Memorial Award, presented by Mr. Kenneth Kerr, is awarded to Aaron M. Sullivan. The Rhode Island Scholastic Gold Key Art Award for Art Excellence in State-Level Competition is awarded to Bethany H. Wall. The Governor's Academic Scholar Awards for Outstanding Achievement are awarded to Glenn A. Lagasse and David P. Martland. The AAUW Ruth B. Franklin Award for Academic Excellence is presented by Mrs. Susan Niazzi and is awarded to Christine M. Simerick. The University of Rhode Island Distinguished Faculty Award for full tuition for the first 2 years and half tuition for junior and senior years, plus $150 per semester for books, is awarded to Kirk M. Andrews. Adams. The American Legion School Award for Service and Scholarship is awarded to Glenn A. Legassi. The Presidential Academic Fitness Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement are awarded to Jennifer N. Goodman, Hillary L. Grimes, Armando J. Heredia, Glenn A. Legassi, Dara J. Marnane, David P. Martland, Janine K. Pruitt, Jennifer A. Pruitt, Ronnie G. Reyes, Betsy A. Rosa, Dawn M. Schaeferman, Christine M. Simmerick, Catherine L. Sullivan, Bethany H. Wall, and Amanda E. Wood. The Elizabeth Hussey Memorial Nursing Scholarship in the amount of $700, presented by Mrs. Hussey's son Paul, is awarded to Kimberly J. Ruggieri. The following students participated in the National Merit Scholarship Program, along with more than 1 million students nationwide. Scoring in the top 5% nationwide and receiving a letter of commendation is Dara J. Marnane. And scoring in the top 1% nationwide and named as a finalist in the academic commendation is Kirk M. Adams.
Mr. Patrick N. Sullivan, Middletown School Committee.
The Rhode Island Higher Education Assistance Authority Award for the Best and Brightest is awarded to Janine K. Pruitt. The Rhode Island General Treasurer Award for Academic Excellence is awarded to Christine M. Simmerick. And Glenn A. Legassi. The Major William Taggart Chapter NSDAR Good Citizen Medal, presented by Mrs. Patricia Davis, is awarded to Kathleen M. Doyle. The McCartney Fund scholarships are awarded to the following in the amounts of $200 each. Amanda E. Wood, Hillary L. Grimes, Mary K. Sloffler, Erin R. Moore, and Christine A. Viola. The Frank Nunes Senior Scholarship in the amount of $300, presented by the Nunes family, is awarded to Shaku Adepipe. The Rhode Island Distinguished Merit Program's Certificate of Merit is awarded to, in distinction in science, Kurt M. Adams and Ilera H. Lakachi. for distinction in Spanish, Michelle A. Mercer. The Rhode Island Secretary of State Leadership Award is presented to Jennifer N. Goodman and Christopher M. Brown. The McKee Trust Scholarships in the amounts of $300 are awarded to Janine K. Pruitt, Jennifer A. Pruitt, Ronald D. Stenger, Erin M. Sullivan, Tammy G. Rocha, Stephanie A. DeSantis, and a $200 renewal scholarship is awarded to Gail E. Renahan. The John Clark Scholarship in the amount of $400 is presented to Dara J. Marnane. The John Clark Scholarship in the amount of $300 is awarded to Betsy A. Rosa. The John Clark Scholarship in the amount of $300 is awarded to Jennifer N. Goodman. The National Honor Society Scholarship Program National Competition for Middletown High School. Certificates are awarded to Christine M. Simmerick and Catherine Leslie Sullivan. The Ed Goldberg Athletic and Scholarship Award in the amount of $400 presented by Mr. Arthur Matosa is awarded to Christopher M. Brown. The Black Cultural Arts Committee of Newport Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to Shaku Adebipe. The Middletown Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 21 scholarships in the amounts of $500 each are awarded to Janine K. Pruitt, Jennifer A. Pruitt, and Patrick T. Young. The Citizen Scholarship Foundation of Middletown are presenting the following awards. The Captain Kenneth Gilbert Post 4487 VFW and Women's Auxiliary Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Catherine Leslie Sullivan. The Myrtle B. Sullivan Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $400 is awarded to Sherry L. Kelly. Citizens Scholarship Fund Award in the amount of $400 are awarded to Stephanie A. DeSantis, Jennifer E. Maloney. The North End Club Scholarship in the amount of $300 is awarded to Bethany H. Wall. May I offer my personal congratulations to each member of the graduating class, to your parents, to your family, and in particular to the administrators and teachers of the Middletown School Department for helping to make this day possible.
Mr. Robert Sullivan, Vice Chair, Middletown School Committee.
The Dr. John Clark Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Catherine Leslie Sullivan. the Newport Naval Officers Wives Club, the Naval War College Wives Club, and the Fort Adams Teen Center Scholarships are awarded to, the first two will be $1,000 each, Christine M. Simmerick, Dawn M. Shefferman, and the next two in the amount of $500 each, Krista H. Patterson and Aaron M. Sullivan. And United Services Planning Association Independent Research Age Agency in the amount of $1,000 to Dara J. Mane. The Middletown Rotary Club scholarships presented by Mr. George White are awarded to, in the amount of $1,000 each, to Jennifer A. Pruitt, and Janine K. Pruitt. The National Education Association Middletown Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 presented by Mr. Philip L. Meter is awarded to Janine K. Pruitt. The Kiwanis Club of Newport Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 presented by Mr. Inman LaCroix is awarded to Glenn A. Lagasse. The Anthony C. Sylvia Class of 1988 Memorial Award for Football Participation will be presented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Anthony B. Sylvia, in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Michael J. Stahl. The National Association of Secondary School Principals Award for Academic Excellence and Exemplary Leadership is awarded to Kathleen M. Doyle. The Presidential Scholarship of Salisbury State College in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Dawn M. Shefferman. The Francis Locke and McCommon Scholarship of the Savannah College of Art and Design in the amount of $15,000 is awarded to Jason W. Haley. The Anthony C. Sylvia Class of 1988 Memorial Award presented by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Anthony B. Sylvia, in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Lisa M. Narciso. The National Society of Professional Engineers Scholarship in the amount of $24,000 is awarded to Glenn A. Lagasse. The Middletown Lions Club Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Stephanie A. Diacentis. The Middletown High School Student Council Joseph H. Gaudet Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 presented by Mr. Philip L. Meter is awarded to Lisa M. Manchester. An Air Force Reserve Officers Training Command Scholarship to Rensselaer Polytechnical Institute in the amount of $72,000 over the 4-year period is awarded to Kirk M. Adams. A Naval Reserve Officers Training Command Scholarship, together with an appointment to the United States Maritime Academy, representing $80,000, is awarded to Christopher M. Brown. An appointment to the United States Air Force Academy, representing upwards of approximately $135,000 over the 4-year period, is awarded to Ronald D. Stinger. And I wish to offer my own personal congratulations to the class of 1988.
Mrs. Patricia A. Klein, Chair, Middletown School Committee.
These last awards are the academic awards and are for outstanding academic performance. A student so named has demonstrated this outstanding performance. As I identify these students, I ask you to please come forward to the stage to receive your award. The Joseph H. Gourdet Music Scholarship given for excellence in instrumental music, presented by Mrs. Frances Miranaccio, is awarded to Jennifer L. Zatz. JT's Home and Builders Centers Award, given for excellence in industrial arts, presented by Mr. G. Mason Hawes, is awarded to James Allen Helger. The Newport Outdoor Art Festival Incorporated, Women's Division of Newport County Chamber of Commerce, given for excellence in art, presented by Mrs. James Tedder, is awarded to Christina L. Temple. The Alice B. Mayer Trust, David S. Medeiros, Class of 1980 Memorial Award, given for excellence in horticulture, presented by Mr. G. Mason Hawes, is awarded to Joseph C. Rosa. The Middletown High School Boosters Award, given for excellence in physical education, presented by Mr. Robert Helmbrecht, is awarded to Christine M. Simmerick, and Kevin J. Souza. Joseph H. Gourdet Music Scholarship, given for excellence in vocal music, presented by Mr. Winifred Johnson, is awarded to Jennifer M. Manuels. The Middletown High School Drama Club Award, given for excellence in dramatic arts, presented by Mr. James Ascoli, is awarded to Teresa V. Parnham. Walsh Memorial Award, given for excellence in biological science, presented by Mrs. Catherine Maynard, is awarded to Jennifer J. Nyazi. The Middletown Rotary Club Medal, given for excellence in foreign language, presented by Mr. George White, is awarded to Jennifer A. Pruitt. The Transcom Electronics Incorporated Award, given for excellence in business, presented by Miss Geraldine Taylor, is awarded to Lisa M. Narciso. The Transcom Electronics Incorporated Award, given for excellence in computer science, presented by Mr. William Seipel, is awarded to Christopher M. Brown. The Video Etc. Award, given for excellence in English, is presented by Mr. Austin Cohen and is awarded to Amanda E. Wood. The Robert C. Lynch Memorial Award, given for excellence in mathematics, is presented by Mrs. Barbara Reiner and is awarded to Dara J. Marnane. The Major William Taggart Chapter NSDAR Medal, given for excellence in history, presented by Mrs. Patricia Davis, is awarded to Jennifer N. Goodman. The Marion Epley Award, given for excellence in science, is presented by Mr. Philip Almeida and awarded to Glenn A. Lagasse. It is my pleasure to make the presentation of the next award. This last award is truly a significant award because it is the Mila Smith Memorial Award for the outstanding student of the senior class, as voted on by each member of the graduating class. They have designated the following student as exemplifying the ideals and spirit of outstanding student of the senior class. That student so honored is Christopher M. Brown.
On behalf of the class of '88, I want to thank the donors of the awards for selecting this means of recognizing the achievements of these young people. A sincere thank you to the donors and to the presenters. At this time, I want to introduce you to two young people who have been identified as honorary members of the class of '88. They are two foreign exchange students who we have enjoyed so much during their year-long stay with us here at the high school. Will Eva Flint Larson please stand? Eva is with us from Finland. She's been here all year long, taking a full academic program. She's going to be going back home in 2 weeks. She'll be entering college back home, and she'll be majoring in languages. Best wishes, Eva. We're better off for you being with us. The second honorary member of the class is Claudia E. Nino. Claudia, please stand. is here with us from Columbia. She's been here all year long, taking a full academic program. She'll be going back home to Columbia in another month, where she'll be attending college, and she's interested in studying diplomacy. Best wishes, Claudia. And you too are to report to the library after commencement exercises, where certificates are available for you for recognition of this honor. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a reminder, we're at that portion of the program where we will soon be handing out the diplomas, and this is a reminder, please do not sounds to me as though the members of the class can't wait. Let's see if you do as well trying to get a job. A reminder to all, please do not block the aisles or attempt to take pictures here in the vicinity of the stage. Individual student pictures are going to be taken, as well as a VCR. It's being taken of the commencement activities here, and the VCR copy will be made available for your reproduction for all the students. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. D. William Wheatley, Middletown Superintendent of Schools, will present the senior class candidates for the diploma to the chair of the Middletown Public Schools, Patricia A. Pine. Mr. Wheatley.
Mrs. Pine, it is my pleasure to present to you, as chairman of the Middletown School Committee, the candidates of the class of 1988, having fulfilled all the requirements for the Middletown High School diploma as set forth by the Middletown School Committee.
Kirk M. Adams. Shaku Adebimpi. Elizabeth Ann Almy. Christina R. Andrews. Brett Arnold. Lisa Renee Barker. Jason John Barrow. Lori Jean Bartholomew. Congratulations. Jamie Lou Bardis. Stephen Joseph Belli. Charles Heisler Bodine III. Nathaniel Robert Booth. Kathleen Ann Borges. Terry Lynn Otello. Kelly Elizabeth Bradley. Congratulations, Kelly. Carl Edward Brown. Christopher M. Brown. Alberto Julian Bucci. Scott Dickinson Bircher. Kimberly May Camara. Heidi Carlisle. Michael Carlone. Aaron F. Castellano. Gwendolyn Ray Chamberlain. Charla Caprice Cherry. Melanie Ann Klaus. Susan Matiko Collier. William Clinton Cook. Jonathan David Cordero. Kenneth Wayne Costa. Tracy Lynn Coviello. John Patrick Cruz. Paul M. Davis. Stephanie Ann Davis. Stephanie Ann DeSantis. David Anthony Beasley. Wendy DeCosta. Mark D'Souza. Kathleen Marie Doyle. Kelly Elizabeth Dugan. Brian Arthur Duan. Stephanie Lee Egeman. Patricia Maria Ellis. Bethany Marie Espinola. Christine Ann Fiola. Stephen C. Fisher Jr. Robert Scott Fitch. Catherine Susan Fleming. Deanne Lynn Forge. Nadia Maria Galvin. Michael Allen Garcia. Karen Ann. Jacqueline Gerardi. Ethan Goodman. Jennifer Nicole Goodman. Sean Darnell Gordon. Lisbeth Ann Goulart. Noreen Ann Goosey. Jeanette Marie Gray. Hillary Lynn Grimes. Jerry Grisham. Allison Joan. Jason Washburn Haley. Robin Christine Ham. Keith Michael Harlan. Birgit Hausen. Neil Stephen Hayes. William Frank Hine. James Helger. Jamie G. Helger. Armando Heredia. Dennis M. Hickman II. Dorothy Jill Holman. Carl Robert Jacobson. Christopher William Jobin. Catherine Jeline Johns. Tina Ann Johns. Christopher Johnson. Kelly Ann Johnson. Robert Joseph Jordan, Jr. Meredith E. Keller. Sherry Lee Kelly. Robin Ray Kent. Deborah Jean Cohane. Jason David Kepner. Wesley Carl Koshoff. Jeffrey Charles Coy. Deborah E. Kuznetsky. Glenn Arthur Lagasse. Carolyn Marie Leary. Kevin LaHoulier. Peter J. Lennon. Shirley Jean Lima. Iller Hamza Lukachi. Taves Mayshell. Marla Susan McNeil. Jennifer Erin Maloney. Lisa Marie Manchester. Samantha Alexandria Manchester. Jeffrey Patrick Manning. Jennifer Marie Manuels. Dara Jean Marnane. Patricia Ann Mars. David Paul Martland. Dawn Marie Maxwell. Robert Andrew McBriar. Ann Linnell McCormick. Catherine Mariah McKinnon. James Matthew Maderas. Michelle Ann Mercer. Lauren Amber Merrill. Natalie C. Monask. Heidi Marcia Monroe. Wayne Michael Monson. Erin Ruth Moore. Mark Lee Morrill. James A. Nadeau. Lisa Marie Narciso. Sherry Lee Neves. Jennifer Jacqueline Amine Niazi. Lisa Noor. Alicia O'Neill. Gregory Thomas O'Shea. Christina Paiva. Amy Lynn Paraka. Teresa Vale Parham. Kathleen Patricia Parsonage. Heather Virginia Pascal. Krista Helene Patterson. David Scott Peckham. Tara Leslie Herrera. Louis Raymond Perry. John Andrew Peters. Patrick Michael Perry. Janine Catherine Pruitt. Jennifer Ann Pruitt. Kenneth William Raker. Eileen L. Ramirez. Richard Joseph Ramsey. Ronaldo G. Reyes. Ronnie Jean Reyes. Lloyd Vincent Ripa. Melissa K. Ripa. Jacqueline V. Robinson. Tammy Rocha. Joseph Peter Roderick. Melissa Ann Rodriguez. Erin Nora Rogers. Grace Romine. Betsy A. Rosa. Joseph C. Rosa. Kimberly Joan Ruggieri. Stephen Arthur Rydberg. Jeffrey Harold Sabetti. Frank C. Santo, Jr. Melissa Santos. Krista Soffler. Maureen Patricia Sedgerson. Sharon A. Settle. Dawn Marie Schaeferman. Hi, Dawn. Lisa Marie Silvera. Congratulations, Lisa. Christine M. Simmerick. Congratulations, Chris. Christopher Allen Smith. Craig Matthew Smith. Heather Audrey Smith. Jennifer Lee Smith. William J. Smith, Jr. Kevin John Souza. Michael Joseph Stahl. Ronald Dean Stenger. Marguerite Ann Studer. Brian Patrick Sullivan. The next student's diploma will be presented to her by her father, Patrick N. Sullivan, Middletown School Committee. 2, Catherine E. Sullivan. Catherine L. Sullivan. Erin Marie Sullivan. Christina L. Temple. Michelle L. Teolis. Christopher A. Toohey. Monica Townsend. Louisa C. Trapella. Christine Sandra Trockey. Lori Ann Trudell. Ellen Kathleen Tucker. John Field Turcott. Bethany Hope Wall. Cynthia Marie Wallace. Kelly Susan White. Tracy Ann White. Sean Brendan Whitehouse. Mark Allen Wilson. Sherry Ann Wilson. Sarah Elizabeth Winnick. Amanda Elizabeth Wood. Peter F. Woodhouse. Earl B. Wardell Jr. Patrick Timothy Young. Linda Ann Zachary. Jennifer Laura Zatz. I'm sure you noticed that some of the students had gold tassels along with the blue and white of Middletown. That represents that that individual had a final grade average of B or better over a full 4-year period, and it identifies them as a member of the Middletown High School's Honor Society, which is the highest level of academic attainment of the 3 levels of honor societies that we have here at the high school. At this time, I would like to call forward the president of Middletown High School Student Council, Lisa Manchester.
We'd like to take